Children, we are here to learn about conjunctions. Now we will have a recap of conjunctions. What are conjunctions? Conjunctions are joining words. They join two or more groups of sentences. Now when you will be asked what are conjunctions, you will just not write conjunctions are joining words. You will say conjunctions are joining words. They join two or more groups of sentences. Now there are three kinds of conjunctions, namely coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction and correlative conjunction. Now coordinating conjunction means to coordinate. Here coordinate what? The sentence. There should be a balance. Yes, to maintain the balance between sentences we use coordinating conjunction. For example, let me take a sentence. I can sing, I can dance. Now these are two individual sentences and these two sentences will be joined with the help of coordinating conjunction. Yes, now an example of coordinating conjunction is and. I can sing, I can dance. So you can join these two sentences by saying I can sing and dance. So it becomes one individual sentence. Are you clear? I can sing and dance. This is one individual sentence where it was two separate sentences. I can sing, I can dance. But now with the help of coordinating conjunction there is a balance between these two sentences and these two sentences have now become one individual sentence, which is I can sing and dance. Yes, you can say I can sing and dance. I can do anything else apart from dancing. Okay, now subordinating conjunction. What happens in subordinating conjunction is the sentence is dependent on the conjunction to complete its meaning. Okay, without that it will make an incomplete sense. For example, although although it was raining, he went out without an umbrella. Yes, although it was raining, he went out without an umbrella. Now what this sentence could have been without although? It was raining, he went without an umbrella. So this makes an incomplete sense. Incomplete sense, yes. So to have a complete sense, the sentence is dependent on the conjunction although, and we get the complete sense now. Although it was raining, he went out without an umbrella. Yes, subordinating means what? It comes from the word subordinate, which means somebody who is dependent, somebody or something which is dependent on the host to provide, and here the host is the conjunction itself which will be providing the meaning to the sentence. Now you have next is correlative conjunction. Correlative means the sentences are correlated to one another, that one sentence. Like I'm giving you example, neither nor, either or, not only but also. These all are the examples of correlative conjunction. Like neither you will go to play nor you. Without these two conjunctions, the meaning will be absolutely incomplete. Yes, neither you will play nor you will. Like when your mother scolds you and your sibling, she might say that neither you will play nor you will play. You all make too much noise, right? So this can be one example. Another we can say not only he can speak in Hindi but also he can speak in English. Not only he can speak in English but also he can speak in English. So here the conjunctions not only and but also are correlative conjunctions, where these two conjunctions are correlated with one another in the sentence to complete the meaning. You just have to know this. You have nowhere to write about these conjunctions. Just you know it, that there are three kinds of conjunctions. First, coordinating, second, subordinating, and third, correlative. Yes, and I want you all to learn the chapter, you see, and keep doing the exercises. Yes, thank you.